Greetings, everybody. This is Father Mike. This is a holy moment, Lou, where we are together on News from the Pews. Lou, welcome to this very episode.
Thank you, Father
We are
Mike.
very happy you're here.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
And it is a glorious day outside. We are filming here on Thursday, April the 20th at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you can see out the window, it is a glorious, glorious, glorious day. This is a holy moment because we are here on News from the Pews, which means your dream has come true, Lou Carter.
That's good.
I know! Can you contain this excitement? It's just, I'm so excited. Okay, Lou, we are here to talk about the Daughters of Isabella. You are the regent
Correct.
for the Daughters of Isabella.
Yes.
Here in Shelbyville.
Yes.
What is a regent?
Like the president.
You're like the president.
Yeah.
And it's by region or by parish?
No, by parish.
By parish. So you are the regent of the Daughters of Isabella St. Joseph Parish.
Yes.
What if there was
It's actually called St. Rose of Lima.
Oh,
Yes.
out of like Franklin.
Uh-huh.
Why is it called St. Rose of Lima?
I'm not sure how.
But do they have their own over there in Franklin?
No. 'Cause
So are there-
It's not every single town. It's according to area.
Fascinating.
So we have one, Greensburg has one. Seymour.
Seymour's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of them. That's
Yes.
for sure. I remember in Bloomington, where I grew up, at St. Charles, they had one, and the D of I ladies were always cooking up something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lovely gift. Now, let's talk real quick. This is a very timely episode because you are about to set sail for the state convention.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
And where is that being held?
Nashville, Indiana.
Oh my gosh, you get to go to Nashville today.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts today or tomorrow?
Well, it technically starts tomorrow, but I'm a state officer, so I have to be there today.
Oh my gosh. How many state officers are there?
5.
Wow. Wow. That's fantastic. So you get to go to that beautiful Nashville today, and they have a lot of good food over there too.
Yes.
They sure do. St. Agnes, beautiful parish. Beautiful parish. They have where the altar is there, and then behind the altar and the tabernacle is a glass. The whole wall is glass, and you can see that it's in a forest. So during the fall, it's so pretty because all the leaves are changing and all that. But even now, I mean, I'm sure with the greenery coming in for spring, it's got to be beautiful. Will you be at the church over there, or will you be at
the Seasons Hotel?
At the Seasons Hotel? Very good. I've been there before myself.
Oh.
Now, Lou, at the state convention, I imagine there's ladies from everywhere.
All over Indiana.
Would you think about 100, 200,
There was
500?
100 coming.
Wow. How many from here are going?
8.
Now, we have, would you say, there's 8 going, but how many ladies are there on the books, on the roster list?
72.
Wow. That's fantastic. And you're in charge of them all.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been the regent?
Just for, this is ending my 4th year, so.
And it's a
October,
is it a
I
10-year
will be-
term?
No, 2-year,
Once renewable.
yes.
Oh, so you're coming up on your last big hurrah.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. I wonder who the next one would be. Kind of hard to tell, isn't it? But the Lord knows.
Yes.
The Lord already knows. Now tell us, so the Daughters of Isabella, just for our viewers who maybe are not familiar with the organization, it's obviously a women's group.
Mm-hmm.
It, as far as I know, was formed in the 1800s. It was the Ladies Auxiliary of the Knights of Columbus.
Yes.
Because Queen Isabella, what was her relationship with Christopher Columbus?
She gave me money to help sail.
To help set sail across the world. Well, how about that? So she, of course, Catholic, and Christopher Columbus, Catholic. There go the Knights of Columbus. So 2 of them must have been friends.
I would say so.
It must have been. And the Daughters of Isabella became a ladies' auxiliary for the Knights of Columbus, and has charitable aspects to it, has community involvement aspects to it, probably just a sort of a sorority kind of aspect. That's kind of fair to say, well, that's what the Daughters of Isabel really is. And let's talk about each of those. So there's the just kind of the fundraising. What sorts of things do y'all fundraise for?
Well, we have a salad luncheon that's going to be coming up. Then in the fall, we will have a viewing party.
Oh.
Yes. People can come and play games.
Card games?
You can bring any kind of game that you want to play.
Chess even. Okay.
We sell tickets to it, and that's how we make our
Very nice.
our funds. So
Wonderful.
yes.
So where does those monies go? To have parties for the Daughters of Isabella?
Actually, it goes when we have bills. We have to pay that out.
Oh, sure. You all meet at the Knights of Columbus, at the Columbian Homes down the road. Very nice.
Something else I would like to mention is Daughters of Isabella is an international organization.
Oh, it's not just USA.
Mm-mm.
Wow. That's big.
Now the home office is here,
Uh-huh.
as far as their international office. It
Yeah.
is here in Connecticut. But it is an international organization.
Wow. I wonder how many women are involved in the whole thing. Let's check. Check. And then we'll see how close your guess is.
I can't guess because I don't know how many ladies are members in Canada.
I'm going to say in the world. Let's see. Oh, you want to take a guess? There are only about, wait a minute now. In 1959, are you ready? Our camera woman is the daughter of Isabella. And you may never have heard of her, viewers, but her name is Gay McKinney. She's starting to get a little involved around here, I keep hoping she'll step up and volunteer a little bit. But anyway, she is the daughter of Isabella, and she has guessed how many?
15,000.
15,000. You are wrong. In 1959, there were 133,000 Daughters of Isabella. In June of 2000, there were 70,000. And nobody really knows right now, but there are about 400 circles, a split between United States of America and Canada. So you probably wouldn't find them in anywhere in North America. I mean, you'll find them in North America, but nowhere else, probably. Probably nobody in Africa
No.
or Asia. Yeah. But anyway, well, that would make sense, being Isabella and Christopher Columbus, North America, and all that sort of thing. Okay, so there is all this sort of thing going on, and the fundraising goes also to St. Elizabeth's house.
Yes, it does.
Is that right? And Clarity here in town, and we even have a scholarship,
Yes, we do.
don't we?
Yes. we
So
do.
there are, if you are a senior in high school, you might be watching this, and can anybody, or is it only girls that could win?
No, they can.
Anybody could win. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. So there's the scholarship, and there's other fundraising things throughout the year. It's a very generous group of ladies, and it's kind of like the Knights of Columbus. I mean, they exist to build up the church, to build up the community, and to build each other up in the process. Wouldn't you say? And so there's all that involvement, and then you're very involved. I mean, Daughters of Isabella are very involved in the community and in the parish, and it's a spiritual force too, wouldn't you say? It's a spiritual army of women.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
it is awesome. So I can't believe you're about to have this fun. This what is coming up. This is a holy moment, but you're about to have a holy moment this weekend.
Yes.
And does that mean you won't be here for Mass on Sunday?
No, but I will have Mass.
So
Because we always have Mass on Sundays at our conventions.
which ladies are going from here? Do you remember who they are?
Let's see, Mary Connett, Teresa Woods, Diana Weaver, Marianne Sanders, Susan Rittisall.
Oh my. Those are some good ladies.
We're gonna
Look at this, I
grill.
turned it to a random page. A tidal wave of goodness. That is what the Daughters of Isabella unleash. A tidal wave of goodness here at our parish and in the larger community. Is there a state convention every year?
Yes.
Every single year. And it's always in the
International
spring.
conventions every 2 years.
Did you get to go to Canada?
Yes.
Really? Where would you go to?
Toronto.
Saint Andre Bassette's place in Montreal?
Toronto.
Toronto. That's a nice place anyway.
And then,
I'm not too familiar.
2024, it will be in the United States. So it will be in Cincinnati.
Oh, that's not far at all.
Mm.
Well, you could see, ladies, if you're watching this and you're not a daughter of Isabella, you could become one, and you could go to exotic places, like Canada, different places in Canada, or Cincinnati. Isn't that funny? You could go so far, so close. Well, one year maybe it will be hosted here. Wouldn't that be fun?
Uh-huh.
I think we should invite them. Well, anything else you'd like to mention about the Daughters of Isabella? They're called circles.
Yes.
Is it a circle?
All of them are.
Instead of like a chapter or a
Right,
group,
they're
it's a
called
circle.
And they all have names. Like
What's ours?
St. Rose of Lima.
Oh, yes.
Greensburg
I was
is
just-
St. Mary's. Evansville is Assumption, Evansville. Let's see. Lawrenceburg is St. Florentine.
Mm,
Um,
look at all that.
Elkhart is DePaul, Elkhart. Tell City is Nativity, Tell City.
Mm.
Jasper is just Jasper.
So there's a whole bunch even here in Indiana.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, we cannot thank you enough on behalf of the larger parish for all the Daughters of Isabella do here.
Well, thank you.
Truly, truly.
Thank you.
And of course, I always enjoy the Christmas banquet.
Oh, yes. That's always.
I always get a nice seat and a
Yes.
beautiful meal. It's always a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Well, let's just congratulate you and I hope you have a great time, great
I am
voyage.
looking forward to it.
Oh, it's going to be lovely.
I know Archbishop Thompson is going to be there.
Is he really?
Yes, he
Put
is.
in a good
on
word.
Saturday.
Put in a good word.
Okay.
He's my boss.
Yes, he will be there on Saturday for lunch.
Oh wow, that's wonderful. Well, yeah, I'm glad that he'll be there too. All right, everybody. Well, this is Lou Carter of News from the Pews. I'm so glad that you've all joined us, and I wish you a most beautiful day. We'll see you next week back here on News from the Pews.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.